From savage prehistoric monsters to the oceanic behemoths of today, here are 12 of the biggest sharks ever. Number 12. Spoiler alert. If it's a list about the biggest sharks ever, you already know which beast ranks as number 1, so let's cut to the chase. Megalodon is the legendary monster shark that had an estimated length of 60 feet or 18 meters, and a bite more powerful than that of a T-Rex. The only contemporary shark that comes close to its size would be the whale shark. Megalodon lived until around 2.5 million years ago before going extinct, and experts say that their extinction may have been linked to their immense size. Because the sharks kept getting bigger as they evolved, that meant more competition for their food sources. As the food sources rapidly dwindled, Megalodon may have made itself more vulnerable to extinction. Do you think that the big shark got too big for its own good? Number 11. MEGAMOUTH shark. These deepwater sharks were first documented in 1976, and since then they've been sighted or captured only 99 times as of March 2018. The animal is well named for its large mouth, which can open more than 4 feet wide or 1.3 meters. As a filter feeder, it keeps its enormous mouth open wide as it filters prey like plankton from the water. The big mouth is surrounded by an array of luminous photophores, which is possibly used for luring in plankton. It's not uncommon for these animals to weigh more than 2.6 thousand pounds or 1,200 kilograms and measure some 18 feet long or 5.5 meters. Whenever it is seen, the animal usually occurs in the waters of Japan, Taiwan, and the Philippines. Number 10. Thresher sharks. These critters are named for their tails, which are exceptionally long and thresher-like. They can use the tail to strike and incapacitate prey, which is usually bony fish. Found in oceans worldwide, there are 3 species of this shark, with the largest one weighing more than 1,100 pounds or 510 kilos, and growing some 20 feet or over 6 meters long. Did you know that thresher sharks can display some behavior similar to dolphins? They're one of the few sharks that will jump completely out of the water and make turns. Number 9. Giant hammerheads. This fish might have the most distinctive noggin in the animal kingdom. That flattened and laterally extended head forms into a hammer-like shape, which is called a cephalofoil. And while that strange shape has a name, its exact purpose remains unknown. It could be that the bizarre structure evolved as a way of allowing the animal to see better. Experts say that hammerheads have a 360-degree vision thanks to the way their eyes are positioned. Chances are they'll be on the lookout for stingrays, which is a favourite prey. As the largest hammerhead species, these animals are known to reach lengths of 20 feet, 6.1 meters. Their heaviest verified specimen was a female captured off the Florida coast in 2006. That one was pregnant with 55 pups and weighed 1.2 thousand pounds, that's 580 kilos. Number 8. EDESTUS. This animal lived until around 300 million years ago and was related to the Helicoprion, which is showing up later on our list. EDESTUS is known only by its unique teeth, which grew in curved brackets. Because those teeth never fell out, experts say its mouth would have resembled a monster set of pinking shears. It's more than likely that the creatures were carnivorous, judging from those humongous choppers, but it's still unknown precisely how they fed upon their prey. Some researchers theorise that the fish may have used their array of sharp teeth to slash at their victims before consuming it. Their appearance also poses a mystery, but they were probably close to the length of today's great white shark at around 20 feet long or 6 meters. Number 7. Greenland sharks. These big fish are mainly found in the North Atlantic Ocean and the Arctic Ocean, so they're obviously cold water creatures. Because of that, and due to the fact that they dwell as low as 7,200 feet or 2.2 kilometers, the animals are rarely seen. But you'll know it if you see them. The largest specimens can attain lengths of 24 feet or 7 meters and weigh more than 3,000 pounds or 1,300 kilos. But that great size makes them slow movers. Its fastest recorded speed is about 1.6 miles per hour or 2.6 kilometers per hour. Maybe the shark's slowness has to do with its age. Many sources claim that the big fish has the longest identified lifespan of any vertebrate species. Estimates for their longevity can range up to 500 years. Number 6. The Buzzsaw Shark. Helicoprion was a bizarre shark-like fish whose fossils have presented a mystery to researchers. This animal is known for its teeth, which were arranged in an unusual tooth whorl. Since that shape is reminiscent of a circular saw, the critter is commonly called the Buzzsaw Shark. It's not exactly known how the animals used this tooth whorl, but most researchers think it was used for feeding. The shark may have whipped its flexible jaw into groups of prey and then reeled it back to feed on whatever victims were impaled. They existed around 290 million years ago in the early Permian period, and were thought to grow between 30 to 40 feet long, 9 to 12 meters. Since their fossils have been found from Australia to North America, these scary sharks were some well-travelled beasts. Number 5. Basking shark. Larger specimens of this fish can reach 26 feet long and weigh about 12,000 pounds or 5 metric tons. But the largest reliably documented basking shark was caught in Canadian waters in 1851. That monster had a length of 40 feet, 12 meters, and weighed 36,000 pounds or 16 metric tons. These animals are known for their huge gaping mouths, which have a bizarre appearance. Did you know their gob can open to more than 3 feet 91 centimeters as they feed on massive amounts of plankton? They're known for feeding on the surface where it appears as if they're basking in the warmer water there, and that's how they got their common name. Number 4. The GINSU shark. The name hel-uh-KOP-ree-uhn isn't as well known as Megalodon, and this animal wasn't as big, but it predated the more famous shark by millions of years, and in its day it was no less of a deadly apex predator. Experts say it would go after larger prey that included mosasaurus, other sharks, and even some dinosaurs. Given an estimated swimming speed of 43 miles per hour, 70 kilometers per hour, it would have been difficult to escape this beast. Measuring up to 26 feet long or 8 meters and weighing 7,500 pounds or 3.4 thousand kilograms, it had a mouthful of blade-like teeth that could easily slice and dice through its prey. The sharp teeth earned it a comparison with GINSU knives that are said to cut through metal. Thanks to a thick layer of enamel on their teeth, they could crunch through bones and slice through flesh with equal ease. Judging from fossil evidence, this ancient shark might have closely resembled the modern great white regarding its build and appearance. Number 3. Great white sharks. About the only way you can avoid these big bad fish is to stay on land. That's because the legendary predators are found in all of the world's major oceans, but they're especially populous in South African waters, FYI. Females grow bigger than males, with larger specimens reliably documented at around 20 feet long, 6 meters, and weighing 4.2 thousand pounds or nearly 2,000 kilograms as adults. However, greater sizes have been documented. A great white reported in Cuba in 1945 supposedly measured 21 feet, 6.4 meters, and weighed more than 7.3 thousand pounds or 3.3 thousand kilograms. Like many other such claims, this one didn't measure up, and its length was later estimated at 16 feet long or 5 meters with an appropriate weight. Most sources agree that the largest shark ever reliably documented was a specimen that weighed around 4.6 thousand pounds or 2,087 kilograms. It was caught and released off the coast of Baja, Mexico in 2009. Number 2. Crusher shark. This prehistoric beast was a terror in the water around 89 million years ago. Reaching an estimated 30 feet long or 9 meters, experts think it was more likely a slow-moving, bottom-dwelling shark than a quick, agile swimmer. Fossils discovered in Kansas indicate the massive animal had more than 500 huge teeth, all of which were flattened. Its jaws were adapted for eating the giant clams and other bivalves that existed at the time, the majority of which possessed thick, heavy shells. The ancient shark's jaws and teeth could easily crush through those shells, hence the common name. Today, the black mussel cracker exhibits a similar behaviour as it feeds upon hard-shelled invertebrates like crabs. But measuring less than 5 feet long or 1.5 meters, those critters are not nearly so enormous. Number 1. Whale shark. If you're into fishing, it's not likely you'll ever make a catch this big. That's because the whale shark ranks as the world's biggest extant fish species. The largest confirmed specimen measured 42 feet long, 12 meters, and weighed some 47,000 pounds or 21 metric tons. Given those dimensions, it's easy to understand the comparison to whales. But not only are these animals huge like baleen whales, they're also filter feeders like their mammalian counterparts. Whale sharks feed on enormous amounts of plankton and are one of only 3 shark species known with this behaviour. Thanks to their size, these animals hold a number of records in the animal kingdom. That includes being the largest extant non-mammalian vertebrates on the planet. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and click the bell for notifications for our next exciting episode here on Epic Wildlife.